This episode is brought to you by Prize Picks. You and I make decisions every day, but on Prize Picks, being right can get you paid. Don't miss any of the excitement this season on Prize Picks, where it's good to be right. Y'all already know I'm pumped for week 2 of the season. There's still nothing like September football when you still have so much hope in your team. Kansas City went all the way to Brazil. Tough L for them. But we got Travis Kelce touchdown at least. And guess what? Right now, there's a max discount offer where projection lines are at the minimum. Prize Picks is simple and easy to use. All you need to do is pick more on Travis Kelce, 0.5 receiving yards. More. Prize Picks is simple to play. Just pick more or less on 2 to 6 players, stat projections. If you get your picks right, you could cash in. Prize Picks is also the best way to get in on the action on sports in more than 40 states, including California, Texas, and Georgia. Download the app today. Use code Shannon to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. That's code Shannon to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. Prize Picks. It's good to be right. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and thank you for joining us for another episode of Nightcap as you watch the Minnesota Vikings go on the road and defeat the division rival Chicago Bears by the score of 27-24. At one point, this game was 17-6 in Chicago's favor, and the next thing you know is 27-17. That's just how quickly this game turned around. Thank you for joining us again. As I mentioned, I am your favorite Unc Shannon Sharpe. My partner and co-host, he's Liberty City's own Bengals Ring of Fame honoree, Matting's ratings adjuster, the former Pro Bowler, All-Pro. He's Chad Ochocinco Johnson. Please make sure y'all hit that subscribe button. Please make sure y'all hit that like button and do us all a favor. Go subscribe to the Nightcap podcast feed wherever you get your podcast from. We'd like to take this time now to thank each and every one of you for your eyes, ears, and your word of mouth for help making Nightcap what it's become. Please go check out my Shea by LaPortier. If you can't find Shea by LaPortier in a city or state near you, we're coming, but we're currently not there. Order it online. We'll ship it directly to your door. It is the best tasting premium VSOP cognac on the market. If you tried it, you know this. If you haven't, I promise you, you will not be disappointed. Head over to LaPortier.com, and we have a commemorative edition of my brother and I. He was inducted to the Pro Football Hall of Fame, went in this August. He and I became the first pair of brothers elected into the Pro Football Hall of Fame. And for a keepsake, this is what we came up with, a Shea by LaPortier commemorative edition. Just head over to LaPortierCognac.com to grab yours while supplies last. Please go follow my media company page on all of its platforms, Shay Media, and my clothing company, 84, with 84 being spelled out. That link is pinned in the chat. We've just launched a new show under the Shay Media umbrella, the Debo and Joe Show, James Harrison and Joe Hayden. Please go subscribe to their YouTube page, Debo and Joe. They'll be live tomorrow morning at 11 a.m. with reaction to tonight's game. Remember, every Monday, Tuesday, and Friday, 11 a.m. Eastern, they will be live. You'll be able to see Debo and Joe. We've got Chargers Daiyan Henley joining us a bit later. But first, Ocho, this game. Mm-hmm. I'm speechless, Ocho, because Minnesota was just going around like, how long Justin Jefferson before he threw his helmet up in the stands because they're not targeting him. JJ threw a horrible pick, horrible pick six. That deep out. If you late and inside, he got a reservation for 6 in the end zone. Mm-hmm. And the next thing you know, Minnesota has seized control of this ball game. I'm almost certain the Chicago Bears spent $94 million, on offensive linemen. Yeah. They got a new center. They got a new left guard. They got a new right tackle. Ocho, I couldn't tell. No. Caleb Williams was running for his life. If Caleb Williams was Jared Goff, he's sacked 10 times tonight. Easily. He's running for his life. And I was like, hold on. I thought you and I both, because we talked about this, and Ocho, they improved the offensive line. They got Rome Odunze. They got DJ Moore. They got Zacchaeus. They drafted got another tight end. They got Cole Kmet. Defense seemed to be flying around, and they got Ben Johnson calling plays. DA is the Dennis Allen is the new DC. I say I like Chicago revamped offensive line. Ocho, the offensive line looked the same, if not worse than what it did last year. Give Minnesota credit. I have to give JJ McCarthy a lot of credit. He theoretically he's not a rookie, but last year got hurt in his rookie season. But this is like his rookie season. To throw a pick six on the road and not get down, Ocho, and to come back and throw 2 touchdowns and to win this game in your first start, give JJ McCarthy some credit.
Yeah, absolutely. Listen, watching this game, Unc, I really thought I thought at some point, I thought the Bears were going to run away with this one.
I did too.
Caleb Williams looked like Houdini back there. Obviously, when being able to process, dropping back when things don't happen, one of the few quarterbacks in the NFL that can make something out of nothing when things break down. He looked good, made some very good throws. Obviously, once the pick six happened, and JJ left that out route inside, I was like, you know what? Yeah, at this point, this one's over. This game is over. Man, JJ kept on plugging.
He did.
Kept on plugging. A play here, a play there. He also, being a dual threat quarterback, both of them could move with the ball too, huh?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, both of them can move with the ball. Man, before you know it, man, we got a ball game, baby. We got a ball game.
You're looking at Ocho, you throw that out route, you got to be early and outside. Because even if you late, it's going to be knocked down at worst.
Yeah.
No, it'll be knocked down at best. The worst thing that happened is a pick six going the other way. But if you late and inside,
oh yeah. And you got to have an arm. You know, most coaches don't
throw it from the far hash all the way out.
You got to have an arm. So obviously JJ must got a gun on him for the coaches to be comfortable with him even throwing that ball. But it's all about placement. It's all about you want to miss far rather than miss inside.
When he catch that ball, Ocho, he out of bounds. You catch it, you get 2 feet down, you out of bounds.
Yes.
Basically, when you throw that, when that joker plant that right foot, that ball need to be in the air. Because he's running on the speed. Now, he's not stopping, so he's running a speed out.
Yeah.
So before he hit, that ball got to be in there. When he speed out, when he 10 roll to 12, it got to drop in his hands.
When his eyes turn back to look for the ball, that ball already got to be in the air.
Oh, for sure.
That ball got to already be in the air, and he got to catch the eye line of the ball in flight. Not watch it leaving your hand, because if it's leaving your hand,
it's way too late. That guy.
It's way too late.
And you see, first of all, Ocho, the dude playing off.
Yeah. So
once now he ran an out and up, he cooked. But you see how hard he drove on that, Ocho. So he knew. Hey, once he saw Jetta put that foot in the dirt.
Yeah,
he said, "Oh, you running that out? I'm driving this." Yeah. And you got to trust it though, because a lot of guys they hesitate. Like, I don't know, what if it's an out and up? And you might get there to knock it down. He's like, nah, I'm gonna trust this. If they got an out and up, coach, oh well, they got me on this one.
That's on me.
I'm taking this one to the house.
Yeah.
But Minnesota, I saw no signs of life, because think about it, Ocho. Like I said, the score was 17-6.
Yeah.
17-6. And the next thing you know, Minnesota scored 21 unanswered. Chicago got a late touchdown to make it 27-24. But I think Minnesota going on the road in a hostile environment, this is a division game, and they're doing it with a rookie quarterback. And for him to put up the stats that he did, look, it wasn't, 13 of 20, 143. They ran the ball 26 times for $120. But for him to go on the road in that environment and to do when things do not, because look, Ocho, if he'd have got off to a great start, I'd have totally understood them winning. But it got off to a shaky start. And for him to keep plugging away, his quarterback coach is Josh McCown. I say within 3 years, Josh McCown is a head coach.
Oh, Josh.
What's your over under 3 years, Ocho, head coach?
Yeah, probably, especially with quarterback success. Anytime you coach a specific position and that specific position continues to succeed on whatever team you're coaching,
especially if it's the quarterback.
You're gonna get your opportunity.
Yeah,
definitely gonna get your opportunity.
He played a long time, back up, made some plays. I mean, I think he played like 17, 18 years, Ocho.
Long time.
Yeah, he played a long time. But Minnesota, you got to give Minnesota credit, Chad. Because like I said, I didn't see, I saw nothing that would make me believe that they had a chance to win this game,
Right.
especially through the first 3 quarters. I saw nothing. I saw no life, especially offensively. Now, give the defense credit, and the DC, who's the DC, former coach of the Dolphins, give him credit because he had those guys flying around. They're making plays. Van Ginkel and Hargrove, those guys were flying around tonight.
Oh yeah,
That's one thing he can do now. He dial up that defense.
Yeah.
They get after you.
He's about the Vikings.
Vikings DC.
Yeah, Brian Flores.
Flores, yes, Flores.
Flores.
Give him credit. He had those guys playing.
Yeah.
They were getting pressure with 4 guys. Occasionally they'll bring extra pressure, but I thought Chicago would be better because they invested in what many thought was a weakness, which is their offensive line. Tooney is an all-pro, a Pro Bowl player. They got Jackson from the Rams. I forget where the center came from, but they got it. And I'm like, damn, are y'all sure?
Yeah.
Did y'all forget how to block? Did y'all have to get how to pass set? Did you get how to run block? I was like, because this is a recap of what it was last year.
Last night, basically. Hell, JJ McCarthy, he threw two TDs in less than what, 3-4 minutes?
Yep.
And matter of fact, it's games like this, like what we saw last night, what we saw tonight, where people say, oh man, 17-6, this game is over. They go do something else, go in the garage and come back in, and the Vikings win the game. Oh man, hell no, this shit is rigged. Man, these games,
man, everything rigged.
It's all rigged. And listen, it was surprising to me too, but to actually watch it unfold, I'm like, well, goddamn, I see why people say that, but then you think to yourself, no, it ain't rigged because I haven't been out there on that field.
And the momentum, when the momentum
shift,
your home and away, it does not matter. That's what I try to explain to people, Ocho.
Yeah.
When you have the momentum, you're gonna have it because the momentum is gonna swing. You get it, they get it, you get it, they get it. How much separation can you put between you and the team when you have the momentum? Because they're gonna get it back at some point.
Absolutely.
And if you haven't put enough momentum, if you haven't put enough space separation, they're gonna come back and bite you.
Yeah. Well, you would think with that momentum, you would think a 17-6 lead is enough space to not lose the game. But you have JJ come together in that fourth quarter. It's like,
right.
Well, who the hell is?
Well, if you think about it, Ocho, that's not 17-6. That's really a touchdown, a 2-point conversion, and a field goal. Yeah. It's not like the Ravens last night. The Ravens were up 15 with under 5 minutes to go. So now, Ocho, you need a touchdown, you need 2 touchdowns, and a 2-point conversion just to get even.
Yeah.
Just to get even. So that was a little bit more formidable, especially, and it's still, like you said, it's the fourth quarter.
Right.
But I thought that was a more of seemingly an insurmountable lead than what we saw tonight. But considering you got a rookie who hadn't been doing much, that is, look, no matter what you thought about Buffalo, that they do have the reigning MVP.
Yeah.
They do have a guy that he can go crazy. We haven't seen anything from JJ McCarthy that would make us think that the Minnesota had that in them, other than pride, other than this is the division rival, and we know them, they know us. Because guess what, Ben Johnson, he was at Detroit last year. So offensively, even though he's at another team, Brian Flores already know what he's going to run because I've been coaching against this guy for the last 2-3 years. So I know who and what he is. The only thing changed is the color of the uniforms. Now. O'Connell is going to have to go back and fill out, look as a DA and see what he ran when he was in New Orleans. Let's, maybe pull out some tape when he was the head coach at the Raiders, or old footage of when he was the DC at Denver. But for the most part, they know this offense. They know Chicago's offense because Flores has been coaching against Ben Johnson for 2 to 3 years. But I was very disappointed in what I saw from Chicago, Ocho. Offensively.
You think so?
Yeah. You got 2 number one. Okay, you got Rome Odunze, number 1 pick. You got DJ Moore. You got Cole Kmet. You got Zacchaeus. You got Loveland. And you got the number 1 pick in the draft. And you rebuilt your offensive line. You spent $94 million. 55 of it goes this year towards that offensive line. And the offensive line doesn't look any better.
Yeah. You
had Chicago. You say Chicago was your surprise team.
I did.
You did.
I mean,
so you should be surprised also.
Yeah,
they look like this.
To me, I'm throwing caution to the wind simply because it's week 1. That's all. And I've done that. You notice when it comes to the week 1 games.
Yes.
I haven't been too crazy. The way the Dolphins look, the chance of them actually looking that bad again in back-to-back weeks is slim to none. It's the NFL. So because it's week 1, I've given almost every team some grace. Now we get down the road, Unc, and we in week 3 and we in week 3 or week 4. And stuff is looking like what we saw tonight, allowing teams to come back from, being down in the deficit like that, and they come back and win in the fourth quarter. What happened the other night with Baltimore, with the Bills scoring 16 points in a 4-minute span in an NFL game in 1 quarter?
They scored 20. They scored 22 points in the fourth quarter. They scored 28 in the second half.
Yeah. Hey, we talk about in real life, not a video game. Real life.
Yeah. Josh had like 240 something passing yards, if I'm not mistaken, in the fourth quarter alone.
Yeah. It was crazy. But again, week 1, I'm gonna give the Bears really some grace. Watching Caleb Williams made some good throws, had to run for his life. He had to be Houdini.
Yeah, man. Oh my goodness. Joe.
And I don't know. Joe Tooney would be the captain of
left guard.
He would be the leader of that offensive line, right?
And I think Jonah Jackson they got from the Rams. I think Dalman. I'm not sure. I just glanced at his name when he was on the back because it was you could see it, and the next thing you know it was sideways. I couldn't see it because he was chasing somebody that was going by him. But this is not.
No.
This is not what Ben Johnson envisioned.
No.
Like you said, it is the first game, but I just thought I would see more. I would see better from what I saw from the Chicago Bears. But give Minnesota credit; they go on the road basically with a rookie quarterback, and they get a very hard-fought division win. So they're tied with Green Bay at 1-0 atop the division, and the Bears and the Lions are 0-1. They're at the bottom of the division.
Oh.
Drew Dalman. That's his name, Drew Dalman. J.J. McCarthy is the first Vikings quarterback with multiple touchdown passes in his first NFL game since Hall of Famer 1961, Fran Tarkenton. That performance also came against the Bears. I don't know if you don't remember Fran, but Fran used to be running all over the field.
Fran might have been the first scrambling quarterback, huh? No, maybe.
Yeah.
Fran Tarkenton, award number 10. Yeah, come on. I went to 2 of his games.
Yeah, he was scrambling, but that's congratulations, Minnesota, 27-24. Congratulations, J.J. McCarthy, 2 touchdown passes. First time it's been done by a starter, a rookie. Hold up, what was the thing? The first Vikings quarterback with multiple touchdown passes in his first NFL game. There have been a lot of quarterbacks start for Minnesota between 61 and 25. But J.J. McCarthy and Fran Tarkenton the only 2 to do it. And you're talking about, my sister was born in 60, so she's 65. So 64 years has elapsed between a quarterback in his first NFL game, 2 touchdown passes. Congratulations, J.J. McCarthy. Ocho, Russell Wilson will remain the New York Giants starting quarterback for Sunday's game against the Dallas Cowboys. Coach Brian Daboll said there were never a serious decision make despite rookie Jackson Dart waiting in the wings. Russ will be the starter. Russ went 17-37, 168 with no touchdowns or interceptions in the season opening loss. He was especially ineffective under pressure, Ocho. 2 of 12, 26 yards with 2 sacks, 2 scrambles. New York managed just 231 yards of total offense, installed twice inside the red zone. I think the last thing you want to do, Ocho, is start a rookie on the road in Dallas, a division rival, hostile environment. All things being equal, I would rather start him at home or coming out of the bye. Right. So I get a little extra time to prepare. But what you think, Ocho?
I mean, listen, it's no question not to panic. You're hitting the panic button after week 1. Obviously, if you watch the game, if you watch the Giants play against the Commanders, hell, Russell was running for his life too. Now, what he does have to do, he has to settle down in that pocket a little bit. I know you're
Right.
getting hit upside the head. I know you're getting hit upside the head. Sometimes take the first throw you see and just let it go because you're holding
Mm-hmm.
on to the ball, waiting for things to develop, and you don't have the time for that to happen.
No.
And it showed. It showed. Listen, if I don't again in situations like that with the defensive line on top of Russell Wilson, where he can't make the throws or see the passing lanes that he wants to, I'm getting the ball out right away. Right away. Understanding what defense in front of me and whatever my first read is, boy, the ball is coming right away. So get your head around.
I want to get the ball out right away, but nobody's open right away. Because the thing I'm trying to do is I'm trying to take that first throw away. And I look, first of all, Ocho, there got to be lanes. Russ is only so tall. It's not like he's Josh Allen. It's not like he can see over the lineman and see down the field. He needs lanes to be able to see. All things being equal, he'd like to buy some time. He'd like to be, a little outside of the pocket so I can clearly see. But I agree. I agree with you. I think maybe if not after the first game, but I still believe over under 8 games that Jackson Dart's going to be starting. Now it's going to be interesting to see. There's reports that they might have a package or two for Jackson Dart on Sunday. The question is, do you think they'll have a package on Sunday in Dallas for Jackson Dart, or they just let Russ ride it out?
Let Russ cook. Let Russ. Let him cook. If you're the head chef at the restaurant, right? If you're a head chef at a restaurant, you don't want one of the waiters outside coming in and telling you how to cook. You don't want them coming in and messing up your rhythm as a quarterback. Listen, if Jackson's already going to sit, allow him to do just that. Allow him to sit. If Russell Wilson is your head chef, let the man be quarterback number 1 until you decide to make a change. Hell, you might not have to make a change. You might not have to. But why prep? Why prep Jackson Dart and getting him ready? What message is that send to Russell Wilson? What message? If he's quarterback number 1, let him be quarterback number 1. This ain't college. This ain't high school. Okay, you know what? We're going to make some special packages for this individual because we're getting him ready to play. Man, I don't like that message. I don't like what it sends to Russell Wilson. Let the man play until he loses his job.
I remember when they drafted Lamar Jackson, they had packages for him.
Yeah.
You keep saying they say let Russ cook, but people keep sending the dish back. So how am I gonna keep letting some ain't right, Ocho. They keep sending the dish back.
Hey, boy, you sharp, boy. You sharp. That's a good one. That's a good one.
Denver sent the dish back. Pittsburgh sent the dish back. I mean, people keep sending the dish. Seems like the Giants hadn't been pleased, but they say, you know what? Let's order something else. Maybe it was what we ordered that wasn't up to our standard or to our satisfaction. Let's order something else. What do you recommend, Chef Wilson? Because sometimes you go to a restaurant, they have what they call chef's choice.
Yes.
Whatever you like, chef, you do what you do. How would you like that prepared? Chef's choice.
Yeah, you're right.
So I think that's the kind of the direction that that the Giants are going to head in. Can we get Dallas? Can we get the Giants schedule? Can you put it in right quick? I think that's going to be more than anything, Ocho.
Yes, sir.
Because the last thing I want to do is let's see Philly. Okay, Philly's on the road this week in Kansas City. That's not going to be an easy game, but Kansas City's going to be without their 2 top receivers. It looks like Worthy's dealing with a dislocated shoulder. I told you. You talk about AC. I said, nah. The way that collision, because like you said, Ocho, just imagine you running and now.
Oh, I said the same thing. Remember, I said it was grade 3.
Yeah, well, I thought it was a separate. Yeah, it's a they said dislocation, separation. So meaning shoulder it came out.
Yeah.
Okay. Ocho.
Let me put a jersey on. It's cold in here.
Ooh, Chad. They lost to Washington. Then they at Dallas, Kansas City at home, Chargers at home, at New Orleans, Eagles at home, at Denver, at Philly, the Niners at home, at Chicago, Green Bay at home, at Detroit, at New England, Washington at home, Minnesota at home, at Las Vegas, Dallas at home. Woo! They got a smoker. So basically, you look at that from September the 14th until November the 2nd. They got Dallas, Kansas City, the Chargers, at New Orleans. We'll see. Philly, Denver, Philly, Niners. Chad, what y'all thinking? What y'all thinking? Y'all, how many wins in there? At Dallas, Kansas City at home, Chargers at home, at New Orleans, Eagles at home, at Denver, at Philly, Niners at home. How many wins y'all see? Whew. Boy, unless something unforeseen, I mean, whew. Man, they're going to have to be on their best behavior. They're going to have to really play their ass off because
Who that?
I just went over their schedule and they're at Dallas. So I just went over their schedule from September 14th, which is Sunday, all the way to November the 2nd. So they're at Dallas. They get Kansas City at home. They get the Chargers at home. They get the Saints on the road, Eagles at home, Denver on the road, Philly on the road. That's their next 7 games.
Woo! But that's a nice little schedule too. That's a nice schedule. And listen, not only is it a nice little schedule, it's a great test for Russell Wilson. It's a great test for Russell Wilson to see if the ball wants to continue with him going forward or throw Jackson Dart out to the Wolves. We keep calling for Jackson Dart to come in and play, and that is a rookie, and this ain't preseason. What you gonna get out there in these regular season games where they're trying to confuse your quarterback and get you thinking to throw you off your pivot? It's a different ball game. It's a different ball game. And everybody, put Jackson Dart in after one game. All right.
But boy, they got a little tough schedule, Ocho.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
They got a tough schedule.
They got up for the Cowboys.
Kansas City at home.
Oh my God! Back
then
to back.
The Chargers at home. Then they're at New Orleans. Then they get Philly at home.
They can breathe a little bit. Oh my God!
At Denver, at Philly, the 49ers at home.
Hey, I don't know who made that schedule, but that's personal. That's personal.
Yeah, they gotta. I just when you look at it, Ocho, is that the Giants are really like, okay, we don't want to because everybody thinks that if you go to a rookie, you're kind of giving up on the season.
Basically, is what you're saying.
But I don't want my fans but the fans booing every time we come off the field when we don't get no first downs and we punting.
Mm-hmm. Well, listen, they're gonna be booing extra loud. You put Jackson out there and you can't get no first downs.
Well, I think people are more sympathetic to a rookie not getting the first down as opposed to Russ not getting first downs.
Okay.
Because they're looking at Jackson Dart as their future.
Mm-hmm.
They're not looking at Russ. They're like, man, look, Russ is just a placeholder.
Right. Understandable.
So, but like you said, I mean, the first 2 games on the road, that's never easy. Even if you got one of the better teams. Right. It's tough to win on the road. It's tough to win in the NFL. It's even tougher to win on the road. And basically, they give you 2 division opponents. You start the season with 2 division opponents on the road.
Yeah. Hey, those first 5 or 6 games that they have in general.
Yes. I mean, probably the only game they're going to be favored in, Ocho, is probably – I don't even know if they'll be favored against the Saints because the Saints are at home. They're not going to be favored against Dallas, Kansas City, the Chargers, New Orleans at home. They're not going to be favored. New Orleans on the road. They're not going to be favored at Philly at home. They're not going to be favored at Denver on the road, Philly on the road, or the 49ers at home. They're not going to be favored.
No. That's nasty work. Whoever did the schedule, that's nasty work.
I don't. I mean, their defense is going to have to like keep them in some of these games.
Yeah.
But and I think in order for that to happen, that means your offense can't turn the ball over. You got to possess the ball some, because if you don't possess the ball enough, you'll wear your defense down, and then a crack will turn into a full-blown, overflow.
Yeah.
So that's what the Giants are up against. Like I said, I don't envy the position that they're in, because they got some tough decisions to make. They bet on one guy, Daniel Jones, and that wasn't it. They went back into the draft. They like Russ. Okay, hopefully Russ can hold us over until next year. Maybe he can, maybe he can't. But they clearly view Jackson Dart as their future.
Yeah.
But and the offensive line isn't good. If somebody would have told me Evan Neal would turn out to be the player that he's turned out to be, he's not good. Alabama consensus All-American, 6'7", 340 pounds. They showed him he jumping up on something with one leg. Ocho, big for no reason.
He ain't paying out the way you thought?
No. Hell, if they didn't pay him all that money, he'd be a big ass equipment manager. But they got 50, 60, but they got all that money tied up in it. He was a top 10 pick.
Yeah. I mean, when you look at him,
and he's supposed to be the left. They move him to the right because your left tackle is supposed to be your most athletic offensive lineman, because he's dealing with the Myles Garretts. He's dealing with the Micah Parsons. He's dealing with those level of guys, the Von Millers. But so they took it from the left and put him on the right. So normally that's your run side. Most people are run right-handed dominant. They run to the right side. The 49ers buck that because Big Trent, T-Dub is a dominant run. But most teams, they run to the right. They put him on the right side, Ocho. I mean, he's just like, slowly I turn, step by step. And the guy done gone by him.
Gone by him, yeah. I mean, listen.
I'm like, dude.
Yeah, and if they move him from left tackle, they don't trust him.
Oh, no,
they don't trust him. That's the quarterback blind side, and that's the kind of money they paid him, Unc. He's supposed to be at the left tackle because that's the money position.
Oh, that's what they drafted him as. They drafted him as a left. They drafted him as a left tackle.
Yeah,
6'7", 325 pounds, 330, 340, agile. I mean, in college, but that just goes to show you. So a lot of times you play them big guys in the name. Ooh, man.
Right.
Man, them guys in the NFL don't give a damn about your name. They don't care nothing about that. Oh,
at all.
Alabama. Man, you heard about that big offensive tackle? He favored to win the Outland, the Lombardi, and this one and that one. And so you played at Alabama. You played at one of these prominent schools. People might fear that. Don't nobody fear nobody in the NFL.
At all. I got kids to feed.
Yeah, absolutely.
I got bills to pay. I don't care who you play for. You finna get this work.
Yes.
4 quarters worth of it.
Well, I didn't go to Alabama, and I ain't got no big-time boosters. I went to Savannah State, and we ain't got no big-time boosters that's offering jobs.
Yeah.
And all the coaching positions are filled, and General John said he wasn't hiring me as a general manager of his car dealership. So I was going to be out of work. If somebody going to be out of work, it ain't going to be me. That's all I'm saying. It ain't going to be me. I got choice. We got 2 choices. We got a choice to make. You and I both got a choice. One of us gonna be out of work. I choose you. Now, who you nominate? Ocho, who you nominating? Man, please.
Hey,
but
listen,
I'm just surprised, Ocho. I just thought that he was like, I was like, man. But if you go back and look at it, a lot of those offensive linemen, from Alex Leatherwood and Jonah Witt, a lot of those guys didn't pan out.
Yeah.
Dickerson, he got hurt. He'd won it towards the ACL.
Yes.
Hell, he might be their best lineman. And they got another one that I think he plays center at the Colts. But all the rest of those top linemen, Pork Chop Womack.
Right.
Whew.
Hey, it's different. It's different. When the level of competition evens out and you're playing against grown men, all the stuff we did in college, unless it carries over, and you're who we thought you were, you'll get exposed, huh?
Right.
You'll
Oh,
get exposed.
that's you're exactly right. Because, like you said, people got guys got, and just imagine if you're supposed to be this hot shot guy and I go through you, what does that do for my confidence?
Mm.
I ain't looking at you. I'm looking because I heard what everybody. You're top 10 pick. You
Right.
all these credentials at the University of Alabama, all SEC, first car, all unanimous, all American, Outland
Yep.
Trophy. Man, please, that ain't got nothing to do with me.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Ocho, joining us right now, linebacker Daiyan Henley. Daiyan, how you doing, bro?
Chilling, man. Good to see y'all, man.
Man, it's good to see you.
The OGs.
Check this
No,
out.
no, I'm only 23. I'm only 23.
Nah, the OGs, man. The OGs.
I appreciate that, bro. I'll gladly accept that. Big game Friday night. You're on the road in Brazil. You get there a little early. You understand what's at stake. Look, your guys went to the playoffs last year, but the big dog on top of the mountain that you guys trying to topple, the Broncos trying to topple, they're the team that's the red and the white. They've been at the top of the mountain for 12, 13 years consecutive. And you say, you know what, Coach Harbaugh come in there with that attitude and say, nah, you know what? It's time for a new king to be in the kingdom. What were you guys' thought process? How did you guys go out there and get this job done?
I mean, like you just said, we already had that mindset that we was going to get some guys who've been, known to run the conference, not only the conference but the league for the past few years.
Yep.
But we in a different era right now, as far as our team goes, as far as our organization. It's Jim Harbaugh, and we're trying to show that right now. That's our brand of football that you just seen that Friday night out there in Brazil, and that's just what we're trying to drive throughout the rest of the season, not only just for this season, but for years to come. And to be the best, you got to beat the best. And at one point, it was a Chiefs, but we also got them dudes in green this season too. So we looking forward to it. We looking forward to all the comp. We want all of it.
Yeah, I really enjoyed what you guys did Friday. Obviously, Justin Herbert doing what he needs to do and putting the league on notice and defensively. But y'all young bulls out there flying around, playing with tenacity, being physical, coming to the party, as a group. So looking forward to the next game. What do you think you guys need to do to continue to make sure you solidify yourselves as true contenders, not just in the division, but I know it's only week 2, but to compete for a Lombardi trophy? Because based on what we saw the other night, you got the quarterback to do so.
I tweeted out right after the game was respect 10. That's something that we as a team we hold that real high, because you only as good as your quarterback, and as
Believe that.
You feel me? Like when we got a guy and a leader in him, we know how far we can take this thing. And we believe in not only him, but as far as our coaches and the staff and what we built here. We just ready to, to prove it. You know what I'm saying? So, we looking forward. It was week by week, 1-0. That's the goal every week, is to be 1-0, get to 2-0, and see how far we can take this thing. We can't take any game for granted. All smoke, like I said, is welcome. And you called us young bulls, so that 23 thing out the window. I hope you know that. You called us young. you was 23 a second ago. Now we young bulls.
I'm saying you call me OG, so I'm gonna pay the respect back, and I'm gonna call you Young Bull.
I'm young bull. I'm a young bull. I just want you to know you old head. It's nice and shiny though.
Here, what's the biggest difference? You played for a lot of coaches. Growing up in Pop Warner, in high school, in college, and now you have Jim Harbaugh. And what did you hear about him? Did you ask anybody that had ever played for him, played under him at the University of Michigan, at Stanford, at the Niners? Did you know anybody that played for him? And what type of coach, what are you getting? Is he everything that you thought?
I would definitely say he everything that I thought he would be. Before he got to us, I definitely heard a lot about Coach Harbaugh. The dude's personality, it goes through any room. You feel me? He walks in a lot of rooms that he ain't never been in. That type of name he got. And that's because of the personality and how outstanding and upstanding he is as a guy. And I heard a lot of stories about him, just about him coming to LA. I'm from LA, from the city, and not a lot of coaches do the on-ground recruiting out here in this city. But I heard a lot, and not only did I hear a lot, but I've seen a lot of pictures of just Harbaugh, being on foot out here and going to recruit guys and just being relatable as he can be. So you feel me? Like, and he's that, man. He's just that genuine type of guy. He's a guy you want to fight for, a guy that will fight with you, though. You know, it's not about fighting for him, but he'll fight with you. And who would follow a leader like that?
Yeah. Your linebackers coach,
Navarro
Bowman. Bo played next to him and Patrick Willis for the longest time. They were the best two. They were the best duo in football. They were some thumpers. Will coming downhill, but I think Navarro Bowman was very underrated because he was playing to a guy that was perennial All-Pro. That was wore number 52, and his idol was Ray Lewis. And he was as fast, he was as physical, and he could do it all. But Navarro Bowman, if you watch the 49ers, if you studied the 49ers before he got injured, Bo was that dude.
Hey, you see, I got to take the Oakleys off. You feel me? You talking about my coach? I got to take the Oakleys off. I just got them joints today. Shout out Oakley for that. But, I mean, you talking about a guy with not only just the resume, but he still could go ball today. I mean, I tell this to his face. You feel me? I be trying to keep my guy, just at coach level, but he'll still try to get out there and show me something about hitting something. I'll be like, come on, dude, it's my turn now. You feel me? But I look at his tape, man. I study who he is. You feel me? I don't want to say who he was because he is that guy. He is 100% still that guy. And I feel like not only was he next to a Hall of Famer, but him himself and what he did on that field, he should also be amongst them ranks too one day. Because, I mean, he had them all pros. He had the injury, the bounce back from the injury. You know what I'm saying? It's the stuff that's unnatural. That's not really normal. And it's like, you got that type of resume and then you become a coach. I look at what he do. I look at what he say. Then I could go turn on the film and be like, nah, you about that. And I mean,
he really was.
He was about that. Was
really about that.
Same time? Was y'all running the field at the same time?
No. I'm way low. I'm way
Hold on. I was with him. I ran Navarro over a few times.
You did what?
Ran him over, quarter slant, quarter little mid dig, and instead of cutting up, I just ran back into him, asking about it.
No. I'm gonna ask him about it.
I was hell to deal with, boy. I
heard you shied away from contact, though.
Who?
You?
Me? I was 6'4", 230. What I'm shying away for?
Oh no. I mean, I remember. See, I be watching y'all, man. Y'all got a lot of influence on us. I mean, y'all the OGs. I done heard you talk about not being a contact receiver. No, I've heard you verbatim say that wasn't in your game. You can't be saying I got receipts up here, bro.
You have to listen to me closely.
Okay, I'm listening. I'm listening.
I don't like contact in game because I get my uniform out the cleaners on game day. Now I welcome contact if that's what you want to do. So have you see foot on dead homies? I'm with whatever on Sundays. You feel me?
On dead homies?
On dead homies.
Oh, not on my dead homies though.
Oh, not on yours, on mine.
Yeah, you can't put them on my dead homies because I don't think you hit both. I don't think you did that. And if you put them on my dead homies, I know they rolling. I know they rolling right now, so you can't do that with mine. Do them with yours though. Respect.
Hey, listen. I'm gonna give you better perspective. I'm gonna give you better perspective and better context if it in 225.
Okay.
If I was playing in today's game, and there was a chance, let's say, you was playing against me.
Me, right? Me.
Yeah, you playing against me.
I'm locked in. I'm game mode round. Let's go.
You locked in?
Yeah, let's go.
Before the game started, I'm probably gonna talk you out your game. In the game, I'm probably gonna run you over at some point because you too little. You too little for me, for my type, for my kind. Like I respect you and what you do. I've been watching you since you were a little kid. You didn't even know that.
Ocho, he started out as a wide receiver. He switched to the linebacker position.
Hey, I was too dog for that room over there. I was too much for him over there. I ain't gonna lie. Coach looked at me and said, "You a little too physical to be doing what you're doing to these dudes. You probably should be on the dark side." And I said, "You know what? If I was anything like Chad, I'd say no." But I'm gonna go ahead and do that. I'm gonna go ahead and flip the switch on y'all. And here I stand.
So let me ask you a question. So who did you model coming up? Obviously, you started as a wide receiver.
Yeah.
So when you were the wide receiver, who did you model your game after? And then once you switched to the defensive side and you became a linebacker, what are some of the linebackers that you like? Okay, I like his game. Let me see if I can add some of that to mine.
So this is how like my whole life, a whole lot of life, you feel me, happened in my little 25. But I was a QB all the way up until I got to college.
Damn.
Yeah. I was a QB from 5 years old to 17.
Went to?
I went to Crenshaw. How you just don't you watch me?
Oh,
Crenshaw High School.
My
Come on.
bad. Hey, listen. You gotta understand. Hold on, you gotta understand. I was over there by Dorsey, off third building. So you feel me?
Oh man, I mean,
I know it's all good. It's all good. It's good.
Come
on
on.
the other side. I was on the other side.
The
But
disrespect.
I know about you. I was watching you. I didn't know you played quarterback though.
The disrespect, man. All I'm gonna say is, look, I was a QB.
Right.
Got my shot at Nevada, University of Nevada. They turned me into an athlete. You feel me? I didn't get an offer at a position. They offered me as an athlete. You know, look that up. That don't happen often. Okay. They put me in the receiver room. Like I said, at that point, just to answer your question, I looked at a lot of guys like yourself. You feel me? Just had to see how to run routes. You mean properly? I was throwing the routes, but not really running routes. So I looked at you. Shout out OBJ. Shout out Megatron. Shout out some guys who I feel like at the end of the day, they come down with the ball. So went from that and got into my defensive side of mine. And the first dude I really looked into was probably Ayyyyy, man. Just a physical dude. Because I didn't go straight linebacker. I was a safety at first.
Okay, Ed take the ball away.
Yeah. If I'm gonna look at anybody, I'm gonna look at who I deem.
Yeah, for sure.
And I used to watch the Ravens a lot. Shay, so shout out you. I used to watch the Ravens a lot. I used to
appreciate that.
I see y'all on Hard Knocks acting a fool. You ain't changed. You ain't changed. But I used to watch the Ravens a lot. So Ayyyyy, and then obviously you look right below. You got Ray Lewis, man. You got one of the greats, and then you just go from there. Once you get into that mindset, you just kind of just go from there. And then you feel me? I told him this before, but shout out Navarro Bowman, man. You look at that tandem that he was a part of, and a number of respect. So I was able to watch a lot of greats, and then messed around and got next to one, man. And it's number of respect. I'm trying to make my mark. It's about legacy.
And nothing. But let me ask you, what made you decide to choose 0? Of all the numbers you could have, I mean, what's special about 0?
You see what I just said about that legacy right there?
Yeah, you start your own.
You know what I'm saying? That legacy, man. I got to the league.
Nothing wrong with that, bro.
It just so happened that 0 was available for the first time in the NFL. I didn't have one as an option. My draft class mate was Quentin Johnson. He was our first rounder. He was number 1 in college. Obviously, the one go to him. That was my most recent number. It was 1, and 11 was taken. So I looked at 0 as an opportunity to make my mark and do something and, be remembered. There's a lot of 0s and only 1 right now as a Charger. So I just had to do what I can.
You do realize when you get a single-digit number now, you got to be that boy dog.
Yeah.
You understand that. I'm just saying.
Hey, Shay, I understand that, but as always, I bet on myself. And
ain't nothing wrong with that, bro.
I'm not a boastful dude by any means. And even now, just talking to y'all, I know where I'm at right now in my process, and I know that I'm just trying to continue to grow. So I look at that 0 as anything. It's a blank slate. I'm blank slate every game, every week, and what I do to build on that is what I'm gonna leave behind when I leave that number one day. And that's what I just that's how I move. That's my mindset is. Like you said, be a dog. I gotta make that move every day. And I got coaches, got players, teammates, staff members pushing me every day.
Yeah. Hey, listen, you've gotten through training camp. We've gotten through preseason. Now we've gotten through week 1. Yeah. How's the body feel? How's everything holding up? How you feel going into week 2?
I mean, one thing we know about football, y'all, is are you ever 100%?
No.
Not after you take your ass to training camp.
I'm trying to tell you, you're never 100%, but it's about what you can do with that percentage that you are. Right. And so for me, my body is where it is, and it's good. I'm dealing with my little bumps and bruises. Training camp is long. A hardball training camp is long as hell.
Yes.
For both of them. And ours started earlier than everybody else's. We had that 4th preseason game, that Hall of Fame game. So it's been a long for us, but I got the training staff that's been taking care of me. Shout out them. And we got a long season ahead of us, and I'm just maintaining. I got to make sure I maintain and keep where I'm at right now.
You went to Crenshaw High.
Yeah.
Are there any other athletes or famous people that went to high school with you?
With me?
Yes.
At this nah. It wasn't any that
You
was
ain't have
with
nobody
me.
from your team that made it to the league?
Nah, no, none in my class, are in the league right now. I think Daniel Grigiak was a defensive end that was right under me. He was with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers most recently. He's a free agent right now, but in the past, I couldn't even tell you. It's been me. I think since like DeAnthony Thomas, Janae Harris was our
Right.
most recent one, was about like some years ago.
Because y'all have, I mean, that high school Crenshaw's put a lot of guys into the league.
Oh yeah.
Crenshaw and Dorsey.
Yeah, Crenshaw. Hey, man, stop mentioning them with me on the line.
My bad, twin.
I respect them for LA. I do.
My bad, twin.
Hey, Shannon, I don't think you understand. It's a real rivalry, man. I used to lead them games with blood on my jersey that wasn't from football. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And so he keep playing on me right now.
My bad.
Old, so I'm trying to get him, stall him out.
Okay. But check this out. Let me ask you this. Your father is Eugene Big U Henley Jr.
Yes, sir.
Did he make a conscious effort, or was it you to make sure you stay away from that? Because you mentioned Crenshaw, and we've heard all the stories. I mean, maybe it's not as heavily involved as it once was, but it used to be a lot of gang affiliation, a lot of gang violence. Did he did you do that, or did he make a concerted effort? Say, son, this is not the life for you. You're gonna go do something positive.
One thing that I grew up understanding was that what my family is and who we are to this city is going to always be with me. And my dad made it clear that I got a choice every day to make to be above all of that, you know? And so my dad made it very clear that's not what he wanted for me in my life. He made it very, very clear that I had a better chance of making it to where I need to go because I had his support. And I got two older brothers, Jabari Henley, Michael Henley. They're my older brothers. And they live a different life than me. You feel me? The route that people would assume I would have taken, they live.
Right.
And they made those choices. And that was because of the absence of my father at the time. You feel me? He wasn't there for them as much as he was for me. I got my dad fresh out about 4 years old. And so he told me, like, straight up, you ain't got no option, bro. I'm here. And we're gonna make sure we get this done and done the right way. And obviously,
like that.
you get to an age where you do have to make the decisions, you know, because he not holding my hand. So that's why I say it was a collaborative effort. And then shout out my mom, Stacey Henley, because she was right there and holding down the house. That was one woman that taught me strength. You know, she showed me a lot about what strength is then and especially now. So shout out my mom, like I said, Stacey Henley, and shout out my pops for where I am now.
I like that. I like that you made a positive decision. How much do you go back? Because there are a lot of kids that maybe don't think they have a choice. That the only choice that they can make is that life. But you're living proof. Like, I got two older brothers, my dad, but I made a decision that life wasn't for me. I believe that I had something better in store, that my life, God had something bigger planned for me.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
He has something bigger planned for you, but you just have to make the right decision.
That's 100%. And you said, how often do I go back? I'll put it in frame of mind for you right now. We got back from Brazil at 10 a.m. in the morning.
Yeah.
My brother called me and said, it's a Pop Warner game in Compton right now. I'm fresh off the plane. I'm going to go see them kids. It's just what it is. I was in training camp, OTAs. I did a football camp for him, and I couldn't really go see him or be involved. Then you feel me? You can't. I got a real job. And
you got a real job. Yeah, you got a real 9 to 5.
I can't go all the time or just anytime. And this was an opportunity. Fresh off the plane, straight from a 14-hour flight. Got in the Uber, dropped my stuff off at the facility, and went to go see the kids.
I'm tripping.
And that was just this Saturday. So I was able to go do that. And that's just, you feel me, when I can, I will. And that's just, showing love to the kids. Not only is it just trying to be a role model, but like showing them it's an option. I didn't really see this close of an athlete. They don't even look at me the same no more. They look at me like I'm just Daiyan, like Daiyan Henley, you know, the NFL thing kind of wearing off. But I want them to understand that this isn't normal, but also I want them to understand that it's attainable.
Yeah, that's loud. That's dope. That's dope. That's
You
dope.
guys face the Raiders on week 2,
Yeah.
Monday Night Football.
Mhm.
You already looking at tape? They got to win. They went on the road to New England, got a big win. Geno threw for over 300 yards. Brock Bowers, we don't know his status. That would be somebody possibly you could be matched up with. We don't know. He did injure his knee, didn't return to the game, but I'm sure Coach Harbaugh is going to tell you guys, and Bogle say, look, we're gonna practice and prepare as if he's playing. And if he doesn't play, we'll make an adjustment. But we're not going to get caught with he ain't playing, and all of a sudden he show up and we don't have the proper technique and the plan in place for it.
Now you definitely understand. You know how I go. We locked in. Today we straight. We wipe 1-0. You know, now we trying to get that 2-0 mindset going in, and obviously that's always and every day we move and try to get forward. You feel me? So we definitely on to the next team. We got one heck of a coaching staff over there in P.
Mm-hmm.
We know what he about. Shout out my defense coordinator Jesse Minter. Today he was just talking about it. This is a team that are exactly where we were last year.
Mm-hmm.
New coach, not only a new coach, but a proven coach that knows how to win. And then with the staff that they feel that they are being able to curate and rejuvenate. So we see the competition and we see the task at hand, and then we know what we going over to do. It's Raiders. It's a natural rivalry going on, and then
it is.
You know Harbaugh and Carroll.
This go back to college.
You know what I'm saying?
This go back to Stanford and USC.
USC, yeah.
Hey, what's your deal?
I got my coach back.
That's
all I'm saying. I got my coach back.
Daiyan, thanks for coming on with us tonight, man. Thanks for giving us a few moments of your time. We really, really appreciate it. Keep up the great work, not only on the field, but in the community as well. Tell the family I said hello. And you know what? Y'all win that division, come back on and tell us about it.
You know that's what we going. We chasing that. My sister told me to tell you she love you. And then Chad, the Madden ratings.
Well, tell me what you need. Tell me what you need.
I just want my power. I want my strength.
I got you.
I just want you to watch me. Yeah, okay. You know what I'm saying?
I've been watching you since Crenshaw. I know you.
Nothing given, man. Nothing given. I'll earn it. I ain't got no problem with earning mine. I just finally get to say this to you. You know what I'm saying? I gotta say it. I appreciate y'all, man. The real OGs.
Hey, well, one question. I don't mean to be greedy, but my grandma always told me a closed mouth don't get fed. But if I do make my way to LA,
okay,
if I can get just one ticket,
hey man, what you need?
It's just one. I travel alone. I might.
I got a ticket. I got a jersey for both of y'all. Y'all my OGs number.
Whoa. We ain't talk about him. We talk about me.
He leave me behind, man. He don't take me nowhere. He said I done got too old. I can't keep up.
It's long.
Yeah. I got I travel with me and my baby. Me and my girl.
Come on, man. I got you.
That's love. That's
nothing. Y'all trying to come to the sideline? We get the passes.
Hey. I want to stay on the sideline the whole game.
I only just became captain.
Okay.
It's only my first year out here.
It's all about Ocho, man. Damn.
Hold on.
You tried to get the man a captainship revoked.
I'm saying like they gonna, you know what I'm saying?
Harbaugh know me. He know me. We go way back.
I did play. I was in the league when Harbaugh played, so I did play with him.
I played against him too.
Yeah, he was my quarterback one year at the Pro Bowl when he was at Indy.
Damn, you old.
Yeah, I am.
Damn. You can be coaching somebody.
Oh no, I ain't got no patience to do that now.
Hey, I see how you talk about these players, man. You probably right.
No, I ain't gonna even hold you on that one.
Respect my dog.
When you're right, you ain't wrong.
Respect my dog, 10, man. Respect 10, man.
Oh, he balled out.
Yeah.
But you know, when you're that level of talent,
you
know you get judged by postseason.
Much differently.
Hey, he ain't got much to say to y'all, so I say it for him, and that's just watch him. That's gonna be just watch what he do. We believe in that man.
Best believe, because you know, hey, now you.
What's going on?
Hey, Hey, tell Quentin
You
Johnson.
already know. You already know what this is. Come on now.
Hey,
Come on.
hey, there you go.
Come on now.
There you go. You see how you treat our guests?
Come on.
You see
What
how
we
you
doing,
treat,
man?
see how you
What are
treat
you
our
turning
guests?
this into? What are you turning this into? You trying to bait me? You trying to rage bait me? I ain't
For
gonna say nothing
life. For
about them.
life.
We
Don't
will
do it.
see
Don't do it.
them. We will
Hen.
see them.
For life.
Respect to every opponent.
The country.
Respect to every opponent.
Bronco country. Raise up now. Come on.
Hey, see, that's why
Respect to
I
every
told you
opponent.
just get me tickets. See what I mean? You see,
Hey,
see what I mean?
hey, Hen. For life. That's what we own.
Okay.
All right.
I respect it.
Ray, appreciate you, bro. Get some rest. Good luck this weekend. Stay healthy, and we'll see you down the road.
Shout out y'all, man. I appreciate y'all for having me.
Daiyan Henley, ladies and gentlemen.
That was fun.
Ocho,
Hey,
a
I
fan
got a
who hit DHop and Lamar on the helmet last night, has been indefinitely banned from the Bills and NFL stadiums, according to Adam Schefter.
Yeah.
After DHop's one-handed touchdown grab, several Ravens players were celebrating near the front row of the stands and out the back of the end zone when the fan struck D. Hopkins' helmet and appeared to make contact with Lamar as well. Lamar then shoved him in retaliation. The fan was also ejected by security personnel. Lamar said, "I seen him slap D-Hop, and then he slapped me, and he was talking, so I just forgot where I was a little bit." I got to think in those situations. We got security out there. Let security handle it. I let my emotions get the best of me. Hopefully, it won't happen again. I'll learn from that.
Yeah, I mean, listen, it's
Man,
unfortunate.
don't put your hands on the man. Listen, I understand, Ocho. Look, so if that's a Buffalo Bill player and they jump up in the stands and grab you, but you can't reach over the rail and push somebody, mush somebody in the head.
Absolutely not.
And so what you, because at the end, because people, I think sometimes people forget, Ocho. No matter who you are, no matter you play football, basketball, baseball, whatever.
Right.
At the end of the day, I'm a human being.
Mhm.
I'm a human being.
Yeah.
You hit me upside my head. I mean, like you say, Lamar said it. I forgot where I was for a little bit.
Especially in that environment. It's in a hostile environment. You know, you don't know where the fan is being is intoxicated. Obviously he's not trying to harm you, but just still, fans, you got to keep your hand to yourself. If Lamar or D-Hop was playing at home and they were coming back to the bench on their sideline, and it was the fan that touched, you understand it was
for sure. But he should. But look, I think he had a Bills jersey on.
Oh, yeah. It was the Bills fan. So it was a shove.
Sure.
It was a shove. So understand. I mean, hey, do you think that's a little too excessive, being banned indefinitely, or is it just this season?
Yeah, I think. I mean, they didn't put no time frame on it. I think the thing is, Ocho, they just trying to set a precedent. You know, in situations like this, you want it to be harsh and swift. So because you don't want this to get out of hand. Because a lot of times, you know, you catch a touchdown and you're back at the end of the stadium, and you don't want fans, opposing fans, you know, home fans touching opposing players. Let's get a grip on that. Now, look, I'm the first I understand, and that's what Shannon. Yes, I was at the Lakers game, and I let my emotions get the best of me, but I didn't step on the court, and I didn't touch anybody. Was I wrong? Yes, absolutely, 1,000%. And if the Lakers, or Jeannie Buss, or Rob Pelinka, or whomever in charge of the Staples Center or the Crip at the time said, "Mr. Sharpe, you're no longer to come in my building," I'm responsible for my actions. I'm not responsible for the consequences that become from my actions. So I'd have said, you know what, hey, I wouldn't have took my black ass back down there, because they had already told me I'm not allowed in the Crip, or at the time it was still the Staple. They told me I wasn't allowed. If they'd have told me that, if the NBA had said, "Mr. Sharpe, you're not allowed to come back on NBA facilities," well, hey, all-star games or whatever, I wouldn't have went, because I was wrong. I was wrong. I didn't touch anybody. I didn't step on the court. But me being who I am, I'm supposed to lower the temperature in the room. I'm not supposed to turn the temperature up. Dylan Brooks is young enough to be my son. What the hell I'm arguing with him for? He's doing his job. So I'd have been dead wrong. Before y'all jump in the chat, I know you did wrong. I'm wrong. And if they had told me, the NBA or the Lakers brass had told me I'm not allowed, save me a lot of damn money. Save me $350,000 for them damn season tickets I bought.
That's why you need to take me when you go to events like that. like you need to have me. I told you I'm your enforcer. If there's an issue, so you didn't have to deal with Dylan Brooks. I would have dealt with him.
Man.
I would have dealt
Nah,
with him.
that man, he good man. He hard. Hey, he
Oh,
play hard.
hey, listen, that's my homie. He's not that's my homie, but still,
Okay.
sometimes you got to check him like Nike. You know, that's my dog now, but still.
Nah, but yeah, and I think that's what the NFL want because Ocho. Now you talking about machismo. You talking about the spike, the highest of testosterone.
Oh yeah,
He lucky. That was a quarterback.
right.
You best right hit one of the big. Hey, you hit T Dog. What if you hit Trent Williams? Now he back there celebrating. You hit Trent Williams upside his head.
Yeah, okay.
Trent Williams done swung on guys in the league. So what you think he do to a fan?
Gonna pull you out the stands.
Exactly. So that's where you know, I think that's what Roger Goodell, and I think that's what the NFL brass is trying to, and the Buffalo Bills is like, look, we want to try to stop this. We don't want to see because we saw them throw. They done started that bull jive of throwing something on the field like they've been throwing at the WNBA games. I don't want to mention what it is, but y'all.
They tripping.
Yeah,
listen,
yeah.
Listen, they know what they need to do. You want that to stop? You tell people, you have a memo go out to the fans. If you see anyone throwing any objects, regardless of what it is, onto the field of play, there's a reward, and that individual is banned for life.
Yeah.
But it won't happen again. I bet you have to come down with a sledgehammer when fans start doing unruly stuff like throwing you know what in the middle of football games. Like it's pointless. What are we doing?
Because I'm trying to think who thought that was a good idea. Hey,
Because-
so I'm sitting around the house. We drinking with the boys. Hey, Sean, yeah, man. I'm going to a game. Yeah, man. We ought to do something. Man, what you want to do? We want to run on the field? Nah. Everybody does that.
Yeah.
You want to go out there with no shirt on? Nah, man. It ain't cold enough to do that. Let's bring something that we get from a novelty store and throw it on the field. Who sits around and think about bull job like that?
Well, they just copying what they saw. That's why the NFL has to crack down on the fan from Buffalo so fast, because it's a copycat league. If fans see one fan do it, which is they gonna do next week? Another fan is gonna try the same thing.
Well, you get what you call them. You don't want a malice in the palace. You see what happened? You touch somebody, and the next thing you know, they run up in the, you throw stuff and you run stuff. Because I think somebody tried to throw a bottle and hit DHop. Because it looked like a bottle came flying.
Might
Come
do
on,
some
fans. I get it. Come on, fans.
One thing I can say, Buffalo Bill fans, they probably got the best fans in the world. Huh?
Oh, they
probably have the best fans in the world, especially when it comes to an opposing player and opposing team. Some of the things they do when they band together for a cause, whatever cause that player may have, and they all donate to charities all at once. Man, listen, Bills fans is they class, they pure class. Now this might be one incident, but this one incident isn't going to allow me to forget how much great they've done.
Yeah. Yeah. Yo, no. They good. They good. Look, they celebrate. Hey, I don't know about that jumping off on burning tables and doing all that other stuff.
Oh, we gotta go do that.
No, we ain't got to do nothing. No, we don't. You can go right ahead. Go right ahead.
Great content. Me and you, I'm telling you. Hey, jump off the Winnebago onto the table.
Ocho, all you got. That's what you should do. You should hire somebody to follow you around to get that.
That's what we gonna do.
No, we're not finna do that. I already know. I done took all the unnecessary risk with my body,
right?
Jumping off and getting run into and doing all this other stuff. I'm good now, Ocho. I ain't really trying to have no more surgeries. I'm really not.
It's a part of the process, huh? Process.
Go ahead.
I thought we was a team.
Oh, Ocho. Guess who gonna be a guest on the show on Thursday?
Who?
Andre Ward.
Which Andre Ward? You talk about Andre Ward like Andre Ward?
Dad, how many Andre Wards you know?
You talk about the boxer?
Yeah, how many Andre Wards you know?
I'm saying we talk about the boxer, right?
How many you know?
That fought Kovalev? Okay.
In person.
Oh, I'm sure. Are you sure? Are you sure that's a good idea to have him on here?
That's a great idea. I can't think of a better idea. Reached out
You
to
know-
him personally.
Oh, you know we got beef, right?
Hey, we're good. We gonna cook it.
All right.
we gonna
All
cook
right.
it.
But listen. If we gonna cook the beef, it's gonna get well done.
Yeah,
It's gonna
okay.
get well done. And I hope he's ready. If he coming on our show, if he
ready.
gonna get a mouthful. And if he get too slick, I can give him a fistful.
Well, hey, he watching. I'm sure he watching. I reached out to him personally.
Hey, Andre Ward, if you watching, just let me know. I respect you, everything you've done. You know, one of the greatest boxers and one of the greatest fighters of all time. But at some point, like my grandma told me, at some point, a cat runs out of lives. And if we ever step in the ring,
Yeah.
I hope you got time.
Thursday and Friday, we will be live. Ocho and I, Nightcap, will be live.
Right.
It'll be day cap. Well, it's still gonna be nightcap because we got 2 shows on Thursday. We got the day cap that's coming on with the Canelo Bud, and then we're gonna do 2 hours of that, which will be from 3 to 5. No, from 12 to 2 on Thursday. 12 to 2 on Thursday, and then 3 to 5 on Friday. So Thursday from 12 to 2, day cap. Then we come on again after Thursday night football. Friday is from 3 to 5. So we got back to back days of day cap, and we got 1 day of nightcap. So yeah.
Hey, I'm ready, boy. Yeah, hey, you got me feeling good now, boy. You got me feeling good, boy. Hey,
all right. Stay feeling good.
Hey, so that's 2 people. That's 2 people that's trying to meet their maker. First, I'm gonna beat Debo and I'm gonna beat James Harrison ass. Then Andre Ward gonna get this work. And anybody else out there in the world got something to say and want to step up to the plate like Ken Griffey, holla at your boy.
He said that he was thinking about. I saw him in an interview. Him and Roy was talking. Say, hey, the money they throwing around, he might get back in there and do an exhibition. Okay,
and that exhibition could be me. Hey, imagine that, Unc. Ocho versus Andre Ward. I come out, cameras, Ash, Jordan McCut, man. Ash got the water and the ice for me each round. You my corner, you my coach. I got the nightcap robe, nightcap trunks, all gold gloves, gold mouthpiece. Come on, champ. Come on, Ocho.
I'm gonna get Freddie Roach to train you.
Nah, I want Bozy Ennis. Bozy Ennis gonna train me. Bozy gonna train me. Cause I fight like Boots. I fight like Jerron Ennis. That's my style.
I need you to fight like Sneakers and run.
Run from who?
That's what I need.
But the only person that ever ran from in life is my grandma. That's it.
Well, run for what you call him? Andre Ward.
No, I ain't man, listen. Andre Ward light skin, I'm gonna lump him up. He bruised easy. He gonna have a black eye after the second round. He bruised easy. I'm telling you, my hands is registered,
Interesting.
I feel good, right? I feel good. You should have never told me that.
Yeah.
You should have told me that.
So Thursday and Friday, Nightcap will be live 12 to 2 Pacific time. So that's 3 to 5. That's 3 to 5. So 3 to 5 East Coast time on Thursday, 12 to 2 West Coast time, and then 3 to 5, which will be 6 to 8 on Friday. So all the guys, people will be stopping by, who knows? They don't tell you who you gonna see. From boxers to Dana White. Hey, we gonna try to get everybody. Y'all know how we do it. Y'all know how we do it.
It's gonna be nice.
When we do something, we go all in. We go all out.
Absolutely.
If they box and they come through that building, we're gonna get them on Nightcap. If it ain't but for 5 minutes, that's what we do. Ocho Brian Callahan made a very unfortunate blunder yesterday, both in the game and after the game. Let's take a listen to what he had to say.
Challenge on the Idlemanner play where they moved out of bounds on the sideline. It looked like his elbow hit inbounds first.
Yeah, you got to get a foot inbounds too. which we didn't have a clean look at whether his foot was down as well. An elbow doesn't equal 2 feet. So his foot would have had to come down as well. We didn't have a clean look. So the call from upstairs was that it wasn't more challenging.
Wait, get it to me again. So there was a catch that was clearly a catch, but the call upstairs said there was no need to challenge it?
The guy said it looked like an elbow. An elbow or a knee equals 2 feet. He said you need an elbow and a foot. You don't.
You don't.
If you get a knee down,
elbow.
you get an elbow down. That's
Right.
2 feet.
Okay. Yeah, you got to know the rules. You got to know.
You're a head coach.
Yeah, you got to know the rules. Yeah. That's a little blunder, little mistake.
Yes.
Little
Yes.
hiccup.
Yes. But
Hey,
I mean, look, I don't know every rule, but
Right.
I need to be I'm pretty sure I'm pretty up to date on the catch rule.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure.
I mean, we definitely have to do it because that's actually what we do. So we understand exactly what qualifies as a catch, except when Dez caught that bitch. Oh, excuse me. When Dez caught it against the Packers. Now that one I'm still confused about.
Because what they ruled is that it's the old Calvin Johnson rule. They started this with Calvin Johnson. Lovie Smith challenged this with when the Lions played the Bears.
Yeah. Oh, the Bears game. We had the
He
one
caught
hand.
it and he tried to get up. So what they said, if you catch a pass and you go down,
Right.
you must complete the act of catching the football throughout the entirety of the act. So in other words, what Dad needed to do once he went to the turf, he needed to basically stand up with the ball. Now they've changed the rule because you remember the Patriots and the Eagles, the little running back caught the ball out of the backfield and the exact same thing happened and they gave him a touchdown. But at that point in time, and they had just amended it that year earlier.
Right.
But going to the ground, if you go to the ground, if you voluntarily go to the ground, you must maintain possession of the football throughout the entirety of the act.
I got it. I got it. That's a
that's what
the funny thing about it too, Unc, as a head coach, you understand how many things they have to worry about, especially after a game of that magnitude. They ask you,
right.
You lost the game. You got so many things running through your mind, but that's obviously a rule. You would know he'll probably get to his office and be like, wait a minute. I know the rule. How did I miss that?
But that's the thing. That's why you have people up there. You have people up there that's telling you, okay, what's going on. That's such and such. That's article. That's section. Blah 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 blah. Because like you said, I've got to worry about the day to day. I got to worry about offense, defense. Because I'm hearing everything that's going on. I'm hearing the defensive call. I'm hearing the offensive call. I'm making sure the special team. Okay, coach. In this direction, he's good from 54. From that direction, he's good from 57. What are we gonna do on fourth down? Are we running the fake here? What are we gonna? All that. He's got all that. I mean, a head coach got a lot on his plate during the course of a ball game.
Yes, sir.
And the really good ones handle it, and you don't even know that's an issue. Yeah. Obviously, Coach Belichick does it as good as anybody. From taking safeties to running time off the clock. I mean, look, some of these guys make it look you don't even think you don't think anything about it, but there's a lot going on in the course of a game.
Yeah.
But like you said, Brian Callahan, hey, he's a young coach. Hey, just a little Freudian slip.
Hey.
After throwing a pair of interceptions and losing a fumble on Sunday in a 33-8 loss to the Colts, to a former teammate and current Indy cornerback, Xavien Howard, threw some shade. We knew the guy. He gets the ball out pretty quick, and once we take away the first read, and I feel like it's panic mode after that. It showed yesterday. We took away the first read, and he was trying to get rid of the ball real quick. Coach defensive end Latu offered a similar assessment. You could just tell with those big eyes and him getting flustered.
I don't like when players do that.
Ain't lie.
Yeah, I don't like when players do that. Obviously, you would know him better than other people, being that you played there. If there's some flaws in his game, ask him when X was there. Maybe those flaws, maybe he improved, on said flaws that you might have witnessed when you played here. Obviously not. He didn't play a very good game. He did
not.
Collectively as a team, they didn't play well. I think
they did not.
Yeah, they did not. I think for the Dolphins, for them to win, Tua has to be the one to raise his level of play, and everyone else will meet him wherever he's at. I think that's how the season's gonna go on. And if Tua plays bad, I think the Dolphins are going to play bad. And that's just how the season's going to go. Just in general.
Look, Ocho, we watch tape.
Yeah.
And when defensive guys watch tape, they know here's a guy that wants to get the ball out quick. He don't want to take a lot of XX hits. So even if we don't hit him, even if we don't sack him, let's hit him. Let's get around his feet. He got happy feet. Let's try to crowd his space as much as we possibly can. Just like receivers. He's not the most physical receiver. He doesn't like contact. Let's get a little handsy with the guy. Let's put hands on him. That's what you try to do. I mean, that's what the tape tells us. That's why we watch all that film. Right. We know who's going to bite the double move. We know who's slow to get in and out of breaks. We know who's trying to guess.
Right.
Who's trying to clue, who's trying to play 5 to 7 yards off and clue everything. And we got the double move them. And we're going to run the go ball. First of all, we're going to run the go ball from the jump. Because if you don't, they're going to squat on everything. They're going to make it damn near impossible to throw anything short.
Got to give them something to think about.
So.
Hey, Unc.
Yes.
You can see my camera. You can see, it look yellow, don't it?
It does.
What Jordan at? And Jordan, what I do to get my camera
Jordan
back?
said you probably need to buy a new house.
Who, me? I only been here a few months.
No, I know. I don't know what you did. What'd you touch?
I don't know what I touched. I'm sitting here touching everything over here. I don't know how to work these cameras, man.
Is your overhead light on?
Overhead. Yeah.
Yeah. But I don't know what you did. I mean, you started tinkering with something and it turned yellow.
I know. My bad, man. My bad. Damn.
What you think?
All right, don't worry about it. I'm gonna be yellow for the day.
Yeah. Can you stop tinkering with stuff? Dolphin fans are ready for a change under center after a dreadful start. They want Shedeur Sanders traded to the Dolphins. Should Miami make a new move, Ocho?
It's only week 1, huh? It's no time to hit the panic
button. Man,
the
fans don't care about the week 1, week 2, week 10.
Hold on. Wait a minute. Now I'm part of the fans. I'm a true Dolphin fan. I don't think people understand. Those of you in the chat, when I say we, I'm from Miami, born and raised, Jackson Memorial Hospital, 1968. I was born at 3:08 a.m. My mama name is Paula Hurricane Johnson. Okay? I went to the Dolphins game at the Orange Bowl. There was no Joe Robbie. There was no Hard Rock Stadium. I was at the Orange Bowl in Overtown. Damn near right in Overtown. Watching them play. So I've been a fan for a long time, and it hurts me that I've never been able to see us have a successful season, have a great quarterback outside of Dan Marino. We've been looking for that position for a very long time. I thought Tua was the answer. I still think Tua was the answer. It's too soon to hit the panic button. Everybody can't be this superstar tier 1 quarterback like Mahomes and Joe Burrow and Lamar Jackson and Josh Allen. Everybody can't get that. But what we can have an adequate quarterback that can facilitate the ball, do us ask of him offensively, not turn it over, and we can win games. And we've showed we can do that. That's it.
Well, y'all gonna have to improve in a lot of areas because y'all gave up 30. You do realize that nobody had scored on 7 straight possessions since 1978?
Yeah, that's bad. Yeah. Well,
Daniel Jones did that.
Can I tell you? Can I say something real quick?
Yeah, sure.
You know the Dolphins are rebuilding. You notice they tearing the roster apart, getting most of the older players out. You don't notice how they're wiggling everybody out.
Tua not old. Tyreek is only 30. Jalen Waddle.
No, I'm saying you got to see it. You got to see
they rebuilding because they spent all this money to try to go after this. That's why they went and got Jalen Ramsey. That's why they went and got Tyreek. That's why they paid Waddle. That's why they paid Tyreek. That's why they yes, absolutely. They go get Bradley Chubb and they go, yes, they gone for it. And now they're like, hold on. We throwing money off the Titanic. We ain't gonna never see this.
Yeah, and that's what they're doing. That's what they're doing. They're scrapping it. I was one of the few. I saw the Dolphins 1972 perfect season. I was there. I was in the stands at the Orange Bowl.
Well,
I was
considering you
there.
wasn't born yet, I don't know how that happened, but okay.
Unc, I was born in 68. I was there. I was 4 years old. Might have been 5.
Your birth certificate say 77, but we'll go along with that. We'll go along with that.
I'm hurt though, as a Dolphin fan, though, Unc. It's been a long time, man. It's been a long time. Very long
So,
time.
but hey, you remember when Tyreek said that Tua is just as good as Mahomes?
Yeah. Oh, here you go. Why you bringing up?
He said it.
Why you bringing up old stuff? Listen, sometimes, right? Sometimes, just a small example. Tua's good, but sometimes you have to give your quarterback positive reinforcement.
You gonna say something? You would literally say after the guy that's won two MVPs,
Right.
and you would literally say Tua is better than Mahomes. The guy's had a 5,000 yard season, a 50 touchdown season.
He didn't really say better. He didn't really mean it. He didn't mean it that way. Sometimes
I don't know how. I don't know. I know what he said. I don't know what he meant. I know what he said.
You got to understand. Sometimes as Black folk, we exaggerate what we mean to make the person we're talking about feel a little better. He didn't mean it literally.
You do realize how that makes him look.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I understand.
Okay.
I understand. God.
Go ahead. What you want to say?
I'm going to say it's 1 o'clock already. My flight is 6 o'clock. I'm flying to Vegas. And I just landed this morning from Chicago.
Matt LaFleur called out the fans. What do you want to say? He just landed this morning?
Yeah, I left Chicago at 5 o'clock.
Okay.
I'm excited.
You the one that you don't have to be here till Wednesday. You the one that chose to come out early.
Oh, I'm flying out early because I'm trying to get the Grits Cafe.
Oh,
I'm trying to get the Soul Food Cafe. I'm trying to go to the casino and play blackjack. You know, they give me a money line at the casino.
you mean a credit line?
Credit line, my bad. I'm talking about money line. I'm thinking about me gambling yesterday at the sports book.
Okay.
They give me a credit line of $1 million. So this is how I'm gonna pay your money. I guarantee you when we do the next show, I guarantee you have your money because tomorrow when I hit that casino in Vegas,
Yeah.
they ain't gonna owe me nothing, boy.
Okay.
They ain't gonna owe me nothing. I'm gonna pay.
appreciate
In fact, I'm gonna double what I owe you. I'm gonna give you 12,000.
No, you're not gonna double what you owe me. Because you're gonna pay me before you get any more. You mean to pay me, you're gonna pay me double what you owe me, but you're not
That's what
gonna
I
double what. No.
That's what I meant. I say I'm gonna double it. I'm double what I owe you. So I'm gonna give you 12,000 instead of 5,900.
Okay.
Like that's love.
I just, you know what, right now, Ocho, I just settle for the 5,900. I don't want to stress you out too much. I take baby steps.
Okay. You want to crawl before you walk? We'll
Yeah.
We'll settle that tomorrow. Do me a favor. Meet me at the casino.
Oh, Lord.
I'll be in the back with the high rollers. They'll direct you to where I'm at.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's me.
What you gonna be? You in the slot area? You in the poker area? The blackjack? I mean,
Oh, I play poker, huh? Unc, I play poker with the big boys. You don't know me? They know me in Vegas, man. And that go for anybody else in the chat. If you in Vegas, come holler at your boy at the casino.
oh Lord.
High
Matt
roller.
LaFleur called out the fans after a big win in season opener. Ocho, take a listen to what Matt LaFleur had to say about Packer fans.
Uh-oh.
The fans that showed up brought great energy, and the fans that sold their tickets to all those Lions fans got to be better.
Oh, okay. And he knows that. You know how he knows that, Unc?
Because the stadium sold out.
That not only the stadium sold out, based on where the Lions fans are sitting, he knows it was Packer fans that sold them those tickets.
Yes.
You know them. You know how I know? Because I did that one year. I bought tickets from Packers fans to put Bengals fans in the seat so I could Lambo leap to them.
You ain't have but 3.
I know it was only but them shits was expensive. What?
I know.
Yeah.
But you only had 3 fans though.
But listen, don't do that. Don't do that. And you know what's so funny is that game I pulled it off. I pulled it off. I came up with this whole miraculous plan to find a way to get Packers fans that sat in the.
Let me guess, you didn't score.
I scored that game, so everything worked out perfectly, and I jumped to the Bengals fans. It was dope. It was a great moment. Great morning.
What year did y'all play the Packers?
One of my better celebrations, huh?
What year y'all play the Packers?
I don't remember what year that was. The chat would know better than me. The chat is really good. Hey, chat. The celebration where when I played at Lambeau and I jumped to the Bengal fans on purpose. What year was that? And I think C Wood was there too. I think C Wood was there.
Ooh, 4 o'clock. 4 o'clock on Sunday.
What happened?
No, that's week 4. Oh,
you talking about Dallas Packers? Yeah, that's week 4.
Micah Parsons had some fighting words for the Cowboys. Let's take a listen to what Micah had to say.
This last 6 months was super draining, super toxic for everyone. I mean, it's something that, I don't think no player should have to go through. I think players' fate should be decided earlier. I think the fact that I was traded a week before the season, it was really outrageous and rough. It's something where I could have been with these guys getting better and better. And we could have had probably even more dominant start, if that was the decision we were going to make. So I'm just happy that's behind. These guys embrace me. They believe in my talents. They believed in me, and I'm just going to give these guys everything I have because I know what's at stake. I know what they gave up for me to be here, and I'm going to do what it takes for us to win.
I like it. Take them shots, boy, because they took shots at you. Take them shots and give them what they're looking for. As much as I love Micah Parsons, as much as I love Dak, and I want the Cowboys to lose that game week 4 simply for the decision making of Jerry Jones. That's it. It's gotten to that point. That's why I want to see them lose, because of their egotistical owner.
Yeah. And we're gonna bring it to you. We'll make sure he'll be pumped up.
Yeah.
Hopefully he don't hyperventilate because he gonna want to get a sack so bad.
Yeah.
He gonna be wanting to get that ball out, hit Dak in his back, strip sack. He wants to make impact plays,
right away.
Especially that game, Ocho. Mm-hmm. Especially that game. So you're probably gonna want to probably throw a couple of screens his way, run a jet sweep his way, run a reverse his way, catch him out of position. Mm-hmm. But it's going to be a very, 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 very good game. George Kittle is reportedly expected to be sidelined multiple weeks after suffering a hamstring injury during Sunday's win over the Seahawks. Hamstring issues could cost him 2 games. It cost him 2 games last season. Ian Rappaport, Kittle will likely be sidelined between 3 and 5 weeks. Brandon Ayyyyy remains out as well, still recovering from last season's ACL surgery. Juwan Jennings left Sunday's game dealing with a shoulder injury. More importantly, Brock Purdy's status for week 2 is up in the air after he suffered left shoulder and toe injuries. Well, they walking wounded.
Hey, more than that, the season just started. We in week 1. We're in week 1. Your quarterback hurt. My boy Juwan Jennings hurt.
Ayyyyy.
Hey, Ayyyyy ain't been back yet. George Kittle, hamstring injury. Again, it all comes down to, what do they say? Nutrition. Now, some injuries are not, or some injuries are going to happen. You're going to get hurt. But again, some of the soft tissue stuff. Brock Purdy, I think he has a toe, Unc. He has a toe and a shoulder.
Yep.
If I'm mistaken. I'm like, these are all areas where I could help. But again, no, don't listen to me. Everybody knows best. Let's bring in these nutritionists that charge you $300,000, $400,000, $500,000 a year, to give you these. Man, don't get me started. But it is what it is. Hey, I'm wishing everyone a speedy recovery, because if they don't play, if Brock Purdy's not able to play, man, who the hell is the backup?
They signed, who did they? Mac Jones.
That's right. Mac Jones is the backup. Okay, Mac Jones is cool. Mac Jones.
Hell, who gonna throw the ball to?
Yeah, Ricky Purcell. Hey, boy, he's emerged and shown that he can be number one.
Mm-hmm.
Not just wear the number. He's shown that he can be the number one. So I'm kind of okay with that situation. Christian McCaffrey is healthy. He's playing. Let's hope he
can stay healthy.
Yeah, he can stay healthy, and they'll be all right.
Well, it's gonna. They don't really have a choice. Obviously, you like to have your starting quarterback, but Mac Jones does have some confidence. He's been a starter in this league. He's gone to a Pro Bowl. I think they signed Kendrick Bourne.
Yes, today.
Yeah,
he signed him today.
So they're it seems like they're proceeding as if they're not going to have a couple of these guys, Ocho. That's what it looks like to me. I don't know if they got anybody on the practice squad receivers that they like and probably could call up. Obviously, there's not it just so happens I think Kendrick Bourne. He was the last cut at the Patriots.
Oh yeah. I'm thinking Kendrick. I'm thinking of KJ. My bad.
Mm-hmm. You thinking about KJ Osborne?
Yeah. I'm tripping.
I think wasn't he in Washington?
Yeah, Commanders. Yeah.
So look, it's very unfortunate to get ravaged by injuries after the first game. This is the game that we played and they currently play in the NFL. It's a very brutal game. There are no winners. There are only survivors, and you just try to survive and come out there. You're going to be beat up. If you play, you're going to be beat up. I don't care if you just play special teams. You're going to be having a lot of collisions.
Yes.
And so just imagine if you play offense or you play defense, you can just imagine. So with that being said, you just hope the 49ers are able to weather this injury storm that they seem to be going through currently. And it'll be man. Kittle was like he was about to go off too, and hamstring just. But he's had to deal with some injuries, Ocho.
Injuries before,
yeah. I mean, he's had hamstring. He's had guy talking about 49ers. You need to reach out to Amari Cooper. Hell, if his heart wasn't in it in Vegas, what makes you think it's gonna be in it in San Francisco? And Ocho, once you start retiring, you already done told yourself you might would you go ahead and quit.
And you're only retiring because of the situation they putting you in. You coming in thinking you finna be that guy, despite age, understanding, but knowing that, you think I'm gonna come in and we doing cardio? Oh, absolutely not. I'm cool. I hang it up.
Ocho, what guy that's coming off the street gonna be the number one?
I mean, you know what I mean, huh? But
I'm just saying.
I mean, but we talk about Amari Cooper. We talk about one of the better players to ever play.
And he didn't get signed until 3 days before the season. So what happened? What happened during free agency? That's the guy we talking about, Amari Cooper. Why didn't nobody sign him?
Why he retired? That's what I'm saying. I'm not wasting my time. You're bringing me in here. I'm thinking I'm coming in for one thing, and then once I get there, it ain't what it is. You know what? I'm gonna give you the 2 fingers and spread them. I'm out.
Okay, but let me ask you this.
Yes, sir.
Why didn't somebody sign him during free agency? Why didn't someone sign him and during OTA? Huh?
Age.
How old is Amari Cooper? Is he 30?
Yes, huh? What you mean?
He might be 31, tops. He's 31.
Yeah, what do they do to us? What do they do to us once we hit our 30s? What do they do to us?
Ocho.
They work you out.
I mean, DHop didn't have how old is DHop? He got a job as soon as free agency started. He got a job at 33.
We all aren't created equal.
No. So I don't know what Mark Cooper thought. I mean, there's a reason why nobody signed him, Ocho. You do realize that, right? Even if he's playing on he looked like he was going to be playing on the league minimum with an opportunity to earn incentives. So that was kind of going to be the contract that he was going to get regardless.
Right.
And there were no takers during the free agency period. There was no takers during OTAs. There was no takers during training camp. Only right before the season, did you find a taker. That doesn't tell you anything?
A little bit. A little bit. A little bit. I'm kind of mad.
Tell me a little bit.
I'm mad my camera yellow, man.
Yeah. Look, I just think the thing is like, look, I mean, and the knock is, oh, what'd you do? Nah, go back and turn them lights off. It's good now.
It is?
Yeah.
Hey!
You turn the lights on. You turn some yellow lights on. There, now we're back to just flip back.
Why is it doing that?
Oh.
You know what it is? Jordan know what it is?
Oh.
Why would it turn yellow when I sit down?
He says, I think it's the shirt that you put on.
For real?
Yeah. Now, go, walk away and come. See? You see? Ocho, you good. You see it?
Oh! Okay, okay. What? Okay, why does it do that?
Because you have those kind of bull jive lights in your house.
Okay, we good.
Ocho, the $1 billion Powerball dream, our $1 billion Powerball dream is over. The winning tickets for $1.8 billion jackpot was sold in Missouri and Texas.
Damn. You know what, Unc, it's just what it wasn't in God's plans.
No.
That's not what he wanted for us.
No, he didn't want that for us this time.
You know, I'm not sad. You know why I'm not sad? Because I'm thankful for what he does. Bless me.
Oh, yeah.
Because
Well,
right
he
now
woke me up this morning, so that's better than $1 billion to me.
he did. And my cup runneth over. And
Oh,
therefore,
absolutely.
he continues to bless me in ways unimaginable that I never would have thought of. And he continues to do so. But for that, I'm grateful. If he wanted me to have $1 billion, he'll make a way.
All right, guys, we're going to get you out of this one. It's our final segment of the evening. It's time for Q&A.
Hello.
Kimber Norwood Jr. said, I think the Vikings will be just fine with J.J. McCarthy, but they should have never let Cousins go to Atlanta when he wanted to stay in Minnesota. No, they just realized they were only going to go so far with Cousins.
Yeah. And he had plenty of time to prove it.
Yes.
Plenty of time to prove it.
Yes. And they weren't willing to pay what Atlanta paid. Think about it. Atlanta paid the man $150 million and gave him $100 million guaranteed.
Kirk bought that money too now.
Oh, Kirk done made the boatload of money now.
He bought that money.
You think about his last 6 years, he's had fully guaranteed contracts. He played 2 years on the franchise tag. So the last 6 or 7 years, he's only had guaranteed money.
Yeah.
So first Cousins good. He good. Laney Ray said, I predicted the Vikings' first touchdown would be JJ to JJ. Skull. Laney, congratulations. We know how you bleed purple and gold. You guys won. It didn't look promising for three quarters.
Perfect.
But it's not how you start, it's how you finish. And you guys finished strong. Where you been, Laney Ray? As a matter of fact, where have you been? Sub-05X, stop hating on Caleb. Ben Johnson got outcoached by Flores. Flores adapted to Ben, didn't. Flores has gotten more guys experience in the system than Ben. Tell me how many quarterbacks do well against Flores' constant third and longs. Again, this loss is on Ben. Creativity in the run game, Flores was able to eat. Well, it doesn't look like they was doing anything on first and second down either, because when Caleb tried to drop back the pass, they unleashed the hounds on him.
Mm-hmm.
At some point in time, the quarterback's going to have to let his back foot hit, and he can be able to throw the ball. He can't always have it to throw on the move. And nobody was hating on Caleb. We just said, hey, he needs time to throw the football. And we thought spending $94 million with $55 million of it going this year on 3 offensive linemen, that they upgraded the position that they was most ineffective last year. Yeah. So I really want to see what my quarterback can do when he doesn't have to run for his life every time he catches the ball and just take off running. Mm-hmm. And tonight was basically a microcosm of what it was last year. The offense didn't look at it. Look, yeah, he made some good throws, but him running for his life was a lot like what happened last year. He was sacked the 3rd most time since the Super Bowl era. He got sacked 68 times, Ocho.
Yeah, 62.
Was it 62?
Or is it 68?
I don't know, but he got sacked the 3rd most times in NFL history since the merger.
Anything over 50 is a lot. Let's just put it like that.
Hell yeah. Hell, anything over 40 is a lot. He got sacked 68 times because the record, I think, is David Carr is 76, right?
For Houston.
Yeah, his rookie year.
I remember that.
And then I think Randall was next. But a lot of times, mobile quarterbacks will have a high sack rate because they run themselves into a lot of sacks. Yep, they run out of things on the front side only to run into the arms of somebody on the backside.
Yep.
So you look at a lot of the mobile quarterbacks. Go back and study. Look at a lot of the mobile quarterbacks and see what the sack totals. Mm-hmm. Look at Mike Vick, got sacked a lot. Justin Fields, sacked a lot. Caleb Williams, sacked a lot. Steve Young got sacked a lot until he learned how to be a pocket passer. Randall Cunningham. Look at the guys that are mobile quarterbacks and you think, well, damn, how he getting sacked so much? And then go look at a guy like Tom Brady and Peyton Manning.
Yeah.
Frank Sinatra, refs took the game with those phantom pass interference calls.
No, I don't know about phantom.
It's hard to be a DB. It's hard to be a DB.
Very. And they
Donnell, go ahead, Ocho.
I'm going to say some of those situations, like with Aaron Jones, you can help yourself by looking back for the ball.
Well, first of all, I'm not thinking for a running back going to run a go route on me. I'm thinking a running back going to run an out route, or he's going to run a Texas. He's going to try to cross my face. Now he keep it up the seam.
Right.
Because I'm playing flat-footed, Ocho. I'm gonna break on the out. I'm not gonna let him cross my face because if he try to cross my face, I'm gonna collision him.
Yeah.
I'm flat-footed. He keep going. I'm dead.
Right. On that pass interference that put the Vikings all the way down by the goal line, if he looks back for that ball, it's going the other way. Interception.
A lot of times they panic.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, yeah. Well, the thing is, I mean, I think Dan Marino would go a whole season and get sacked 9 times. Yeah, I mean, you couldn't sack Danny. You could sack Danny, you like, well, I got one. I mean, yeah, he would go season with single-digit sacks.
Yeah, but big Richmond Webb on that blind side now.
Yeah, we came out together. Webby came out from Texas A&M.
Kenneth,
huh? Yeah, he came out 90. Yeah, he was in my draft. Kenneth Donnell, as a Packers fan, I love tonight's game. Bears lose their home opener while celebrating 85 champs. I hope the Bears fans get home safe. Hashtag Bear down. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you can't lose that game. I mean, I hate it. Like when we have the alumni come back, Ocho, you can't lose that.
No, absolutely not.
Owinski looks like sightseeing tour to me. 0 wins, but they have multiple trips to the local museum. No chance. Ray Holman, was there a Mason Graham or an Abdul Carter sighting all this weekend? That's 1 week. Give them some time. They got hey.
Week 1, Jesus Christ.
Bag on head. I'm a longtime Dolphins fan living in Miami. How do you think that feels? Y'all should be sending me super chats to pay my psychiatry bill. Jamie J. Breezy Williams. Hey guys. Excuse me. So many injuries week 1. Now that week 1 is over, which injury do you guys think was the biggest loss to a team this week? Well, hell, whoever lost their quarterback.
Yeah.
He's the most important guy. So if Purdy don't play, that'll be the biggest loss.
Yeah.
Kaleidoscope 1 says, where Ocho get those chains from, and the general public afford, and can the general public afford them? Yep.
What, these?
Yep.
Oh, nah, but these come from Eliante.
No, them come from the mall.
Shit, I wish they did.
Gary H. said after Burrow, the #1 overall QBs have been trash. So who's been #1? Caleb Williams, Bryce Young, Cam Ward. Who else was #1 after those guys, Ocho?
CJ Stroud. Wait.
CJ was #2 with Bryce Young. Bryce Young was 1.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, he was.
Trevor Lawrence.
Oh yeah, TL.
So that's it.
think-
Because Trevor Lawrence was after Joe Burrow, right? Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. The guy from Jacksonville, Trayvon Walker.
Yeah, DN.
Yep. Brandon Homer, Unc Ocho, I just want to say that after we won the NFL, the highest paid quarterback, Dak Prescott, has more tackles than TDs. Boy, y'all be killing Dak. Y'all stay on Dak. Cortez Scott said, Ocho, production and skill set only. Which current Hall of Famer is your career comparable to?
Now who? Production and skill set?
Yeah, it's a production and skill set only. Which current Hall of Famer is your production comparable to? Is your career comparable to?
Yeah, that's a great question. I'm not sure because I haven't really dug into the numbers and stuff like that. So it's hard for me to really answer that question, being that I haven't done my homework in that area. I'm sorry. I haven't.
Dr. Frankie L. Bellarmine said, just checking in on you guys. How y'all doing? Love y'all. Doc, we doing good. Life is good. Life is good. Any day that I wake up, no matter everything that transpired, it's a great day to be alive. It is a great day. It is an awesome day to be alive. God is good. God is good.
All the time.
That concludes this episode of Nightcap. I am your favorite Unc, Shannon Sharpe, my partner and co-host. That's Liberty City's own Bengals Ring of Fame honoree, Madden's Raiders adjuster, the former Pro Bowler, All-Pro. He's Chad Ochocinco Johnson. Please make sure y'all hit that subscribe button. Please make sure you hit the like button and do us a favor. Go subscribe to the Nightcap podcast feed wherever you get your podcast from. We'd like to thank each and every one of you for your support and your continued support, because thanks to you, Nightcap has become what we've become. And it's all because of your eyes, your ears, and your word of mouth. We could not have done it without you. Make sure you check out my Shade by LaPortier. We have it in stock, and if you can't find it in a city or state near you, order it online. We'll ship it directly to your door. The best tasting premium VSOP cognac on the market. Don't take my word for it, because you know this if you've tried it, and if you haven't, you won't be disappointed if you do. So check us out. We have a commemorative bottle signifying my brother's induction into the Pro Football Hall of Fame. He joins me, and we're the first brothers inducted into the Pro Football Hall of Fame. Just head over to LaPortierCognac.com to grab your bottle. It's a part of history. Thank you. Please go follow my media company page on all of its platforms, Shay Media, and my clothing company, 84 with 84 being spelled out. We've got a new show that just launched under the Shay Media umbrella, Debo and Joe, James Harrison and Joe Hayden. Please go subscribe to their YouTube page, Debo and Joe. Their show airs live every Monday, Tuesday, and Friday at 11 a.m. Eastern with reaction. Guess what? They're on tomorrow after they'll have a reaction to tonight's game, in which Minnesota goes on the road and beats division rival Chicago Bears by the score of 27-24. They scored 21 unanswered points in the fourth quarter, and they come all the way back, being down by as much as 17-6. They're down by 11, but they outscore the Minnesota Vikings 21-7 in the fourth quarter, and they win a close one, 27-24. J.J. McCarthy, 13 of 20, 143, 2 touchdowns and an interception, but it's his first NFL start, and he was able to pull it out. Shout out to our director, Jacob, and the entire graphics. Hey, y'all see our new graphics?
Hey, nice now.
Yeah, we got little graphics. So Jacob, hey, congratulations, man, to you and the team. You guys are doing an excellent job. Y'all keep us up to date. Chat, we see you guys saying I appreciate the compliments that y'all give the team Here at Nightcap, we try to do the best. We try to stay on the cutting edge. We try to do graphics. We try to wish we could give you guys highlight, but unfortunately, we're not that big yet. We're not that big, but we could give you graphics and other stuff. But eventually, one day, we'll be able to, maybe have a graphic here and here or there. But thank you guys for the compliments. Congratulations, Jacobs, to you and the entire graphics team. That concludes this episode of Nightcap. I'm your favorite Unc, Shannon Sharpe. That's my partner. We will see you Wednesday. Got something special for you guys on Wednesday. I'm Unc. He's Ocho.